So this is Lava Juice commenting on Amnesia and Louis' match for Middle League. Pardon me here while I get my view to full screen. My first time recording and commentating on a match, so wish me luck. I hope to bring all of the ignorance and excitement that only a grunt can bring to a Hogs of War match. My map knowledge is lacking, so I'll be excited to see how these two play it out. Alright. Now, being a rookie, I only try to look for the other medic when I start out with my medic. So, I wonder what the play is here. Simple, effective. I must be a genius because I predicted it. Now, this is one thing that I still don't know very well, is how to determine when to use the jetpacks for traversal and when to use them for damage. Because I would have tried to just run across and use the jetpack, but maybe that's because I'm used to the, I think, 45-second timer. And what a shot. I'm surprised that wasn't a full 40. That was a pretty good set of damage phase, if I do say so myself. Now, I'm curious if Louis here is going to, move the medic towards the water, but what's the next step? So, I'm wondering why Louis didn't try to go for a rocket launcher to get the medic into the water. I've been very inexperienced and ineffective with my body blocking, but I find it a little bit difficult when I end up body blocking the opposing medic with one of my pigs, because then I can't use any explosives on them. Ooh. A solid cluster grenade. And a very, very stressful start for me if I was Louis. I would feel absolutely behind on the damage. Cluster grenade instead of TNT. Interesting. Ooh, very good shot, I think. I don't know if any of the additional shrapnels hit him, but it looked like it did to me. I am still unfamiliar with memorizing all of the starting hells of the pigs. Most of my experience just comes from the campaign. Ooh, out of bounds? Is he gonna get it? Ooh, this is exciting. This is absolutely exciting. An incredible TNT. I myself have fallen victim to such placements before, specifically minefields. I think I lost an entire match just because I put one pig in the wrong spot. Got launched into a minefield and then boom, completely overturned the advantage I had. Medicine ball. Oh no. Ooh, skipped across the water. Saved the time. And it looks like the medic got some healing done. So we might still have a chance for the medic to get its damage phase in. Alright, are we gonna try to go for 2 at 1? Seems risky to me with the Amnesia's pig on the other end, unless it was just going for the medic. But we did get the damage phase, and it looks like we're going for the medic. So we're not going for the grenadier. Ooh, 2 pigs next to each other. I guess they're body blocked with the medic, but now we can't use the rocket, the jetpack to launch the medic into the water. Are we gonna move the grenadier down and put pigs into the water? If you get the slide, got the slide. But lost a bunch of time in the process. Another great rocket. Or bazooka, pardon me, it's not the rocket. A fool I am. A rookie commentator error. Might just need to go get a bunch of flashcards. Learn how to actually play this game. So similar strategy coming from Amnesia, and pardon me if I'm saying it wrong. I have not met either of these two until today. Full 40. Spectacular. The bazookas have been on point. It's been rather spectacular. Oh, wiped. Dead pig. Positioning underneath the stand. I think that's a good idea. Wouldn't you say that positioning yourself under that reduces the chance that you're going to get bazookaed? But I don't feel like there's a lot of bazookas or mortars. I don't think there are any. I am not familiar with their starting lists or memorized rather. Oh, another out of bounds? Do they have the time? They got the time. Can't overthink it though. They gotta go for it. I don't know the geometry on this. Easy. Curious? No! No way! Do you think if they had the dynamite just a little bit more forward? I mean, the farther back you get the more horizontal launch, but I don't know the geometry on it. That is painful. That hurts. You know, you're like that would have been in my opinion, it would have been a victory solidifying move. And have an absolute imbalance of pigs on the field. With 2 out of bounds. Going for pig in the water, I take it. Good water damage. Ah. Glory. Oh. I see it, but I wouldn't. Oh, a dead pig though. Never mind. This is why I'm in Grunt League and they're in Middle League. I'm concerned about the medic damage, but I think at this point, it's not that big of an issue for them, is it? Got the healing hands. Are we going to wrap up this pig in a bow, the paratrooper? Yeah, pretty much. No, it was an excellent play on the last play with the grenade launcher. I never would have thought of that. Using it to snag a free turn. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like that would be a very tough shot, but would different positioning for the water have been better? Or are they just trying to push them down there so that they have to move farther in order to get their next turn? Ooh, that's actually really good, I think. You're getting rid of the turn skip. You still have 2 pigs on the field. With the loss of that one, you got rid of the medic, so you got rid of that last tranquilizer. But now we've got TNT. Are we gonna go into the water here? Which water? See, I would try to go for the close one and get it high. But my TNTs have not been that great. Beautiful. And the unfortunate ice cube in the middle. Uh-oh. Was that a slight desync there? Ooh, lost a lot of time to the sliding. That's stressful. Gotta go for the shrapnel. Not enough time for the TNT? Yeah. I think solid damage done with what you're left with. I think the TNT would have kept some hope in the game if that slide didn't eat up all of his time. Oh, he's gonna play the hill roll down to the right. Great. Wow, what a gas grenade. What a poison. No, this was a very, very well done match by Amne7ia. Ooh. I gotta give it to Louis. He's got really good grenades. I would not have as much confidence in my grenades. And we're pulling out the chopper. Alright, can Louis pull this off? Can he plant the dynamite and get the body block that he wants? Come on, Louis, you can do it. I think he got it. Oh, is he gonna get a double body block with this? Is that his goal? That's cool. So, this pretty much throws away the ability to TNT, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what the healths are on the other two. Because I don't think he can. Yeah, he can sacrifice paratrooper with the TNT. That's what. I don't know. Because if that paratrooper could take 2 TNTs. But maybe the rash decisions are what lose games, and trying to get it over with too quick is just not worth it. Ooh, and got some damage on the paratrooper as well. Good run. Louis fighting to the very end. Very admirable. And a win goes to Amne7ia. Amazing. Amazing round. I enjoyed watching that very much. So I can't wait to see this next match already. This is my first Middle League match that I watched. I have not taken the time yet to watch the others, so this is much more caliber than I could compete with at the moment. So let's get on to the next game. All right. So here we are on our next map. I already forgot the map name, so I'm killing it as a commentator. I'm gonna have to take some notes next time. But we've got Medic, Gunner, Sapper, Scout, and Para for Amne7ia. And what we're gonna have to look for, right, is Louis is going to be up first this match because Amne7ia started the last match. A very commanding start to the last match for Amne7ia. And here we have Louis foregoing the Medic and going for Gunner, Para, Scout, Gunner. Oh, wait, no. Grenadier, pardon me. Para, Scout, Gunner. Interesting. So, I've done this before. I think when I did it in my exhibition match, I did one match where I didn't bring my Medic into the first match. And I saved my Medics for the last 2 matches, banking on a lucky first win, or if I lost, I'd have control over the final match with my Medic, which is what I was thinking. And I wonder if Louis is thinking the same thing here, hoping that he had the confidence to win the first match, so that moving into the final match, if need be, he has that Medic. So I, personally at this point, would be pretty anxious. I'd be thinking, okay, how can I do as much damage to their Medic right now with my Grenadier? Because I know that Medic's going to go straight for my Grenadier right out the gate. And he's going for a Paratrooper instead of a Medic. Okay. No, I was the fool. He knew exactly where that Medic was. Though, I think he got nervous with that cluster grenade. I feel like if he would have let the grenades drop down, since the Medic was into a bowl, and the Medic didn't move very far, I feel like he could have gotten more damage out of it. Interesting. Okay. This is something that I've heard from the criticisms of my gameplay that is being fixed here, is putting the Medic into a pillbox for a late game play. So, interesting. I would have thought of that, and I wouldn't have expected him to do that personally. Are we getting bold? We are getting bold. Question is, what is he going for? Is he going for... He's not going for the crate inside of the building. He's going for the Scout. Into a body block. The rocket. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see that. Now, I don't know what's in this crate. I have not played this map yet. Rocket launcher. Jame is good. Oh, interesting. I don't know if he intended to do that. A solid 50 off of the rocket. The projectile TNT with no splash damage. And we're not going for the gunner. Ooh, I don't know what the spread is on that. Is this paratrooper in trouble? I would be very nervous about putting my paratrooper there, but no, the paratrooper is perfectly safe. The spread was just right. 27 off the grenade. Doesn't look like any shrapnel damage done there. Instead of all of our eggs in one basket, we are putting all of our pigs in one pillbox. Now, that's gotta be the safe choice, right? Because they haven't done any damage to that pillbox yet. It looks like the only people who can really do significant damage to that pillbox are going to be your gunner with the mortar and your paratrooper with the bazooka, unless they want to go for simple 40 damage with the sniper rifle or the other pillbox gun as well. And we're going for simple 40 damage on the paratrooper. Keeping the scout protected by the wall. Rocket launcher again here. So, this looks like a strategy. Is there a strategy behind doing this, or is it just coincidence? Am I reading too much into it? Ooh, the last minute mortar? The last minute, no! No! Oh, that's really painful. I've been there. I've done that so many times. I can't imagine the stress that they're going through on 30-second timers. Something that I'm gonna have to get used to if I ever want to get out of Red League. And you know, this paratrooper is simply very nice bounce. Great pig control. Probably a little bit disappointed that they accidentally got themselves, but I don't think 10 damage is going to be too big of a deal in the long run here for Amne7ia. So we went for another cluster grenade. We're trying to go for the gunner this time, it looks like. Okay, this time we let the grenades fall, and we got what looks like an additional, what was that, 22 damage off of the clusters. Alright, healing hands used. And back into the pillbox. But do they have a target? No, so this is, it looks to me, I have also done the same thing. Pressing triangle to exit the toolbox to switch to a different weapon instead of pressing circle to go back there. That was something that happened to me while I was in an artillery gun I wanted to change from like a 1,000-pound shell to a long shot or something, or the other way around, and completely wasted a turn. I was very sad about that. Louis putting it down to the line on multiple occasions. And there ain't nothing wrong with getting a pig sick. So that, I'm guessing, we'll probably use another one of Amnesia's healing hands. Full 40 on that. Alright, what's in this box? Only a jetpack. Oh, into the minefield? A lot of time loss. But we're going to use the building to save some. You're going for another poison. Ooh. Don't overthink it. Nice. Perfect. A little desync there, I'm guessing? And we're back. So this, I think this is probably going to put Louis back on the right foot. Even though he missed the damage phase with the mortar, he now has 3 pigs sick. Healing hands are only going to be able to take care of one of them. And I just doubt that Amnesia's going to want to use a medic dart. Because I feel like they're just waiting. They're just waiting for a moment to use that tranquilizer. Unless they're holding out completely for the late game at the very end. Perfect looking mortar. Right between the two of them. 55 damage to the turret. I didn't remember what the pig got, but that was a very commanding mortar. And this is not looking good. This is a dead pig. Yes, this is no good. And yeah, there's the turn skip. Going for a bazooka shot. I guess it's one of those cases where Amnesia just does not want any pigs on their side of the fence. You know, I think I missed something earlier. I don't know how I missed it. Does Amnesia have control over both pillboxes? They do. When did that happen? I am absolutely clueless. So then, in fact, earlier, that mortar was on his own pillbox. I feel like that was a bold move then. I guess his main goal was to get rid of whatever pig was right next to it. But when did that happen? I am so confused. I was probably looking at something else instead. Too focused on a different pig. So one thing that I have not noticed here in this specific map is there's not a whole lot of body blocking. Louis tried to do some of it when he moved over to the other side, but in this case, Louis left his pig out in the open there. So I feel like this is going to be another dead pig. I forget the health that one's on. Oh, no. Are they gonna go for the grenade or are they gonna go for the body block? I don't know, what is Amnesia looking for here? Still has a rocket launcher. And still has a couple mortars. Down to the line again, looking a little short. Still damage. Still got some damage. Pig in the minefield. No good. Another well-placed explosive bounce to the minefield by Amnesia. There we go, we got a turn skip. But Louis is now fighting a losing war, and probably has been since his pillbox was taken. And at this point, I don't know if I would try to go for a single pig just to get one more off the board to make myself feel a little bit more confident. Because there was a match I played against Borealis when I first started, and I didn't kill a single one of his pigs. It was very, very humiliating. But Louis here has no humiliation. He has put up an incredible fight across these two matches with a great looking airburst. Yeah. Louis won't go down without a fight, that's for sure. Down to the line, last second on the clock, and down to the last second of the match. Always fighting. Yeah, reflecting on how this match went, I'm wondering if Scout may not have been the play for this match. I feel like having scouts which depend a lot on line of sight is really detrimental to the play. It looks like there have been plenty of pickups. Like he had an airburst there. There were rockets laying around. But at the end, I feel like the biggest challenge to overcome is that fence. And having jetpacks, having grenades. Granted, the scouts do have their poison grenades, but I feel like we run into the big issue where you can't get the quick 40 damage from the sniper rifle as easily as you want without drastically exposing your pig. And whoa, huge mortar across the way. Completely overshot. Furious. Ah, I see the strategy. Keeping the pig in the pillbox inside of the pillbox. I never would have thought of that myself either. That was a very intelligent play, in my opinion. Great work from Louis. But what does he want to do? He has gas grenades. I would just try to keep gassing him. Unless he's gonna try to wait out, like, the medic's death or something. Interesting. I feel like you could do a near vertical shot and get this. Use your bazooka like a mortar. Do 1.5 down from straight vertical. Yeah, full power like a mortar. And I was wrong. You need to go higher than 1.5, don't you? Probably just 1. Oh, but what is the play here? Satisfaction is the play. And this feels good. This feels great for Louis. This is an absolute win. Now, where do we go from here? He still has gas. But if I'm thinking about this, the mortar's gonna be up next, right? So hiding inside with the box effectively reduces him to nothing. And I did hear this at one point, that scouts are a pain in the late game to deal with. And Louis is just, he's bringing all of the pain. I would be, if I would be very nervous right now. I would be trying to figure out, you know, how can I sneak a shot in there to whittle down his health just bit by bit. But I'm guessing that's exactly what Louis is waiting for. Oh, the pig inside of the pillbox is ill. Okay. But why didn't we use... Oh, he shook his head no. Did he shake his head no? That's silly. Ooh. No! No! Oh no! That would have been so perfect! Oh, that hurts! That hurts. What an immaculate late game by Louis, only to be robbed by some lame geometry. Oh wow. Alright, let's see if Amne7ia threads the needle here. No, long. You know, if I may be so bold, I'm going to be extremely bold here. I'm a little disappointed. They had amazing bazookas in that first match. Like, they were on point. I think the lowest damage I saw from a bazooka was a 37, if I'm not mistaken. And you think it's the nerves? It probably would be the nerves for me. But long shots on mortars, short shots on mortars, missed bazookas. I know these guys. are significantly better than me. So it may be like a foolish thing of me to make such a bold claim. And here we've got we've finally pulled the plug. We finally decided that we want to get this pig out in danger. And there's 30 damage. And at this point, I think it's over. There was too much health on that sick pig. Even if Louis here tries to hide, interesting. I see the strategy here, but this does open him up to bazooka. Probably the same thing here. Probably another high shot. Put it up at about 1 down from the top. Is the pillbox that low on health? I thought it still had about 100. I probably would have been bold enough to put him in there. No, you just sneak it around the side. No need to get crazy over the top. But if you put your pig in the pillbox, you've got 40 down on that sick pig. And then you can come out and potentially do some additional damage. You could use the grenade launcher to try to get a free turn. Or am I, to you, the viewers, just talking out of my butt? Because I might be. Still, though, easy to commentate when you're not in the game yourself. An amazing late game by Louis. Once again, Amne7ia does a great job at commanding the beginning of the match and staking his claim on the victory. That early game is really what seems to set anybody up for success or failure. So, a couple great games by the both of them. Victory goes to Amne7ia, and I can't wait to see more from them in the future.